This is gonna be good. Oh yeah. Wow. Just gonna jump right into this. Thor the other day, he pulled the 501 kilos, made it look easy.
There we go. The best psych-up team in the world, Iceland. Come on. Let's go.
Just checking it out there, conspiracy theories. I reckon he'd already pulled it and he knew he was going to do it on the live stream. Monster. Made it look a little bit easier than Eddie Hall's 500 kilo pull. There's been a lot of debate going around, should it count as a world record, shouldn't it count as a world record? Brian Shaw saying that it should be done in competition to be counted as a world's strongest man record. Other people saying that it's fine. I mean, there's 501 kilos on that bar. There was a judge there, he did pull it from the ground, he got locked out. It's the heaviest weight that's ever been lifted. It doesn't matter if it's in a competition or out of competition. Obviously within competitions, certain things can throw you off in terms of timing, how you build up to the max weight. But my opinion, you know, it means jack shit. Because I'm a CrossFitter. 0! And I'm small and weak and can't do a pull-up. Only those stupid flying ones. But I think it should count. You know, like there was an official judge there. It was an official kind of meet. Yes, he could set the breaks however he wanted. But there was 501 kilos on the bar. He pulled it, it's done. Now, the topic of today's video is because straight after that, Thor called out Eddie Hall to have a boxing match.
You know, Core Sports just offered me a 7-figure contract. I have signed it already. I know that he got the same deal. I'm ready. Are you ready, Eddie?
A 7-figure contract boxing match. Millions of pounds. Within 24 hours, we did see a response from Eddie Hall, and this is what he did and said.
Well, I'm not going to beat about the bush. I've got the pen here. I've got the contract. I'm going to sign it right now. There's my signature. Thor's is under the post-it. So that's done. It's locked in. I'll send that off, and then there's no backing out. So, Thor, are you happy as your dream come true? You get to go up against the guy that bested you at World's Strongest Man 2017, the man you called a cheat. So I hope you're happy, because I'm happy. I get to make a load of money and I get to step in the ring with you and do business, which is absolutely fantastic. And I hope you're happy being the home gym hero right now. Everyone knows full well you haven't got the balls to step in a competition and replicate what I did. Nothing more to be said on the matter there. I've got a little personal message for you. Mano a mano. World's Strongest Man 2017. I trained for that like no other man did, and I came and dominated that competition. And just like I did for that, I'm going to do exactly the same for the fight. I'm going to train for this like I've never trained for anything before. I'm going to swim out to those dark waters, and I want you to come with me. I'm going to keep swimming, and I can guarantee you, I don't give a anymore. I'm not turning back, and you will, because you're a pussy. I'm going to keep swimming out to those dark waters, for, and you can't bring your entourage with you. It's a dark, deep, cold, horrible place, and it all ends in the ring, and that's where I'm going to teach you a lesson. Okay, Thor? So, good luck, you're going to need it, and I will see you in the ring. For everyone else, big love the beast.
This is another Logan Paul KSI. The two biggest personalities in their space going head to head in a boxing match. For money, for a lot of money. You know, they're doing this for money. Yes, there has been a bit of beef between them, and honestly, I think there's a bit of bad blood there, but also they appreciate each other. But then I can't imagine how Eddie Hall's feeling right now, because his world record of 500 kilos has just been beaten. So he's like, yep, you were the first guy to pull 500 kilos, but now someone's lifted heavier. So I can only imagine inside he's a bit, This is like a Goliath versus Goliath in a David versus Goliath story, but if one of them has to be David, then at least that's going to be Eddie because he's shorter. What we are going to witness in the ring is like a king gorilla go against a lion. You know, like, this is unprecedented times. We're seeing big humans, the biggest humans on the planet, two of them, try and knock each other's heads off. What is the world coming to? Isolation is really getting to people. In terms of movies, you could say this is like, I'm trying to think of that movie, what's it called? Godzilla versus King Kong, you know? Let's have a look at the statistics. This is just off Google. I'm imagining both athletes will probably cut weight for this fight, seeing as in the recent video with Thor, like 2 days before he did the deadlift, he sat down and this is the level of his cardio system. Just listen to the breathing.
Here's a moment in. I'll be doing 200 kilograms in the squats, 2 sets, 2 reps.
You can only imagine how much oxygen something that big needs. Thor, currently 31 years old. Eddie Hall's 32, so a pretty similar age. Eddie Hall's 1.9 meters tall. Thor is 2 meters and 5. So there's a pretty decent height difference there. And this is where the biggest gap is. Eddie Hall currently weighs 164 kilos, whereas Thor weighs 193, but if you see him in his recent videos, he looks like he could be over that 200 kilo. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen in the ring. I don't know how many rounds, but I'm hoping that I do hope for the sake of both of them that the round lengths are maybe 30 seconds. Tops. Strongmen aren't known for their fitness. Currently, as of right now, I'd say Eddie Hall is definitely a lot fitter than Thor. Thor has obviously just been building up to that deadlift and getting as big, as strong as possible. Eddie, since his retirement, looks like he's kind of stripped back a bit. He's brought the abs out. And let's not forget, Eddie Hall actually did have a fight, and he looks stiffer than the plank in the kids' TV show. Damn, what's it called? He's got previous ring experience. But also in the past, we have seen Thor grappling and training with Conor McGregor. And he looks pretty agile for a big dude. Now, around events like this, the best place to ever go, is the comments section, because it's just genius. So let's have a look at a few of my favourite comments. Kai Green, if you don't know who that is, it's a bodybuilder. He was big too. He said, I've got to referee this event with Mike Tyson. We got to do it big, with the most random people on planet Earth. Brian Shaw definitely has to be a commentator. And just a side note, Mike Tyson in the last couple of days put a post up of him boxing at like 55 years old, and he still looks brutal. This was a comment that actually then links into Mike Tyson. He said, anyone who says Eddie is at a disadvantage with height and reach, just remember Mike Tyson's fights, he was smaller than most of his opponents and still knocked them out. Mike Tyson for me is one of the most, like, how do you say it? He's just a born and bred fighter. Like, that's it. That he found his calling and he was mean. The Beast versus the Mountain. It sounds like a Game of Thrones episode. Solid. Then this tickled me. Why is Eddie Hall famous? He doesn't even have any world records. Oh, so soon. So soon. Then obviously we get a couple of comments from boxing experts like Dean Wingfield. My guess is that Thor runs out of breath 10 seconds in and gets ironed out with a fat one. Just that's an English phrase. That guy's English. I can read it. Now, this is a matter of security, and it's something that definitely needs to be taken seriously. The press conferences are going to need crazy big security guards. I don't know who's going to break them up. You're not wrong. But honestly, I already have the solution to that. Just get a couple of CrossFitters. Some of the biggest dudes on the planet, along with the strong men. 0. We then saw Logan Paul offering up his training services to Thor, asking him, did he need a sparring partner? And then we saw a lot of comments on Eddie's video, because if you watch his videos, you'll know that he's constantly dehydrated. Relating back to the video saying, plot twist, Eddie swims out to the dark waters but drinks the lake dried to stay hydrated. And 2, UK getting the largest shipment of cranberries in the world's history to hydrate Eddie for this one. Yep, crazy. I'm just going to back Eddie Hall on this one because he's the Brit. And I feel like that's what I should do. We don't know when this event's going to be, just because of obviously everything that's going on in the world right now, but it means that they're going to have a decent amount of time to train. Thor's already in training the day after he pulled the deadlift. He's doing a track and field session. There's going to be, I mean, these are big dudes with a lot of testosterone in them. It's going to be a testosterone-fueled 10-second battle, followed by trying to get the breath back. And I can't wait to see it. Give your opinion down below. Tell me what you think. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. And thank you for tuning in on today's video and picking me to listen to. If you want some real talk and some really good leg training. First link in the description is the video from yesterday. Go check it out. Stay safe out there, and we will catch you in the next one.
You know, Core Sports just offered me a 7-figure contract.
Well, I'm not going to beat about the bush. I've got the pen here. I've got the contract. I'm going to sign it right now.
heel.